Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video on the channel. Inside of today's video, we're going to be talking about the maintenance that should be happening next week. Could even happen sooner, but Supercell just gave us some information literally a couple of minutes ago, which they're allowing us to discuss with you guys, because there's been a lot of complaints right now, rightfully so, about the state of the game, with balancing, with the vision bug that's going on right now, and with hackers as well on top of that in ranked. It isn't a great time to really be playing Brawl Stars if you're a highly competitive player, and that's why myself, I've been struggling to try and find motivation to stream, to just make, find video ideas for YouTube. So yeah, thankfully the whole team is back from vacation from the Christmas period. I believe like I think about half, I don't even know exactly, but not the entire team was back last week. Most other workplaces probably would have had their team back a week ago, but now everybody is back from their extended break. And I'm guessing that they've probably just got a lot to really catch up on, a lot to go through, and with a potential update in like a month or so, they're probably just trying to catch up with things. But I was hoping that maintenance would literally happen in a couple of days' time, but I think there's probably a lot more under. Again, I'm not a developer. I've said this time and time again. I don't know how long these things take to really develop and fix, but I'm hoping I was definitely hoping it's going to be this week, a lot sooner. So what can we expect with this maintenance? So the first one is up there, planning to address with the maintenance. At least it can definitely be more. The first one is the vision bug in matches. So we've been speaking about this since the update dropped nearly 4 weeks ago now, which is crazy. Basically, if you guys don't know, literally every single game you're in, one team can see more of the map than the other, and one team can literally see you on their screen whilst you can't see them, which is probably the most game-breaking bug of all time in Brawl Stars' existence. I really think this did happen in 2024 during the World Finals, which crazy in finals or during it, which again is pretty insane to me. And same has happened again. So yeah, within ranked, it's literally you're put at a disadvantage 50% of the time, and yeah, games can be really over quickly, especially those longer range maps, because of this vision bug. So me myself, like, I've been just very burnt out from this bug personally after trying to grind some ranks. It can get very frustrating. So this is getting fixed with the maintenance. They said they're planning on it. I imagine that they won't ship a maintenance if they don't fix this bug, if that makes sense. I think this is literally a game-breaking bug. Like, they may as well delay the maintenance until they can fix it, you know what I mean? It's that desperate. So the next one that they said is that they're planning on making some balance changes. So I don't know how many balance changes they're planning to make. I don't know whether they're only going to be addressing the buffy brawlers. I don't know whether they're going to make in some buffs, some nerfs. I did put out a video a couple of days ago talking about the emergency fixes that we need, and thankfully we got some information that they're looking to implement it. Again, a little bit disappointed that it's another week that we've got to wait, and that's basically 5 weeks since the update, since the introduction of Buffy, since all of these game-breaking bugs that we've had to wait for. But at least there's like some slight motivation there for me, where I'm like, okay, I've just got to hold on for one more week, right? And then we've escaped it, because Brawl Stars, without all of these bugs and whatever else, is a really fun game, and I still enjoy it to this day. It's just these game-breaking bugs have been too much for me to deal with. So yeah, balance changes. Let's quickly go through the ones that basically every single Buffy brawler. So with Shelly, they're absolutely surely going to be tackling the clay pigeon gadget slow. That is just far too broken. With Colt, I probably imagine they're going to be nerfing the speed loader gadget, because it's just too easy to hit. Next we have M. So M's probably going to get nerfed in multiple ways. Gadget, friend zone, and knockback is definitely going to get nerfed. I think the hype star power absolutely has to get nerfed. That is definitely a one. I don't know whether they're going to nerf anything else, but I'll pretty much say 100% certain those two things will be fixed with M's. With Frank, I'm going to guess that both Irresistible Attraction and Sponge Star Power will pretty much 99% get nerfed as well. Both of them are just far too strong inside of a game. With Mortis, I'm pretty much 100% certain that Combo Spinner will definitely get a cooldown duration nerf. 10 seconds is just absurd. And then I'm hoping that they're going to be nerfing that gadgets can charge super. Some people are saying that it should be a thing. I don't think it really should be a thing personally. I don't know, it just feels a little bit too chaotic, just getting super too quickly. We don't want to go back to hypercharged stars and just supers being too much. And then I think everything else with Mortis is kind of fine. And then finally with Spike, I think the ways that they should be nerfing Spike is definitely the hypercharge. I think that is too strong. And popping Pincushion definitely needs some type of damage nerf. And then it's like a few things that you could probably be nerfing. about the buffy brawlers outside of that, but those are the main things you want to tackle. So a lot of people will probably ask, Spen, shall I max out the brawlers now, or should I wait for the maintenance? Well, it can be one of two ways, right? You can look at it in a different perspective. So you could be like, okay, so I'm gonna wait for this maintenance to drop in a week or so and see if they really kill a lot of these brawlers, which again, I'll be putting out videos as soon as the balance changes drop to give you guys the best meta information. Or what you could do on the flip side is, which I would probably recommend, I know that resources are very scarce, but this is what I'm doing on my free-to-play account, is that, okay, I know that there's a whole week left until the maintenance. These 6 brawlers, it's very shameless, right? I admit, but these 6 brawlers are broken. Just abuse them as much as possible, right? Everybody else is doing it. Like, you're not going to be shamed for abusing these broken brawlers. Just do it. That's what I'm doing on my free-to-play. I think what I've done as well on my free-to-play, I had a lot of resources left over, and I just opened up as many buffies as I could and just maxed out the buffy brawlers. So those are the best brawlers in the game, and if you just play them as much as possible, especially in ranked, you're going to be just... Even if you're not as good, I mean, of course, I'm one of the 0.1% in terms of skill, but even if you're not as good as other players, these buffy brawlers are just so good that they'll push you up the ranks. You can get more rewards. You can get your highest pro, whatever it is, elo on your profile. I'm just saying, like, I think people definitely underestimate just how strong these buffy brawlers are and, like, how much work you can do with them until the meta. I mean, or on the flip side, you might be like, okay, I'm completely burnt out from everybody just abusing me with buffy brawlers. You know, I'm going to take a break for a week, whatever you decide. I don't blame you for it, because if this wasn't my job purely, I'll probably be just waiting for the maintenance to hit, the balance changes to hit, because 4 weeks of enjoying this nonsense is crazy. And like I said as well, they've also, unrelated to the maintenance, but they're looking into the hacker activity, because if you guys didn't see it, I'll put a link in the description to Trevor's tweet, which is just kind of crazy to me. I know the hacker situation was pretty bad after, again, playing it myself, after speaking to pros, after seeing so many countless tweets from the pro, semi-pro players that are playing ranked at the high level. People are just saying that it's pretty much happening at least every 30 minutes. They're facing off against a hacker. And yeah, there was a hacking situation, I think 6 months ago or plus now, and then things did get fixed pretty nicely, and it didn't really encounter too many hackers. But within the last month since this update, something has definitely changed. I think there's some type of software. I think there's something else. I don't want to talk about hacking too much, because I've just got to say to you guys, if you're even thinking about doing anything like that, your account will just get banned. I mean, people are just stupid if you do these types of things. Your money will be wasted, whatever it is, to get these hacks. Just don't do it, guys. Just play the game fairly, because there's just no better feeling than improving in the game. Like, you don't get any satisfaction, right, in any video game in hacking. I don't personally. I just don't understand it. I've never understood people hacking. It's just one of the saddest things you can do in video game history. It really is. Like, are you that bad at the game that you have to rely off some sort of okay, that's just a whole nother rant, because this thing happens in other games a lot more frequently as well, especially PC games. So people are surprised that it happens in Supercell games. Unfortunately, for most people, they're probably not even going to encounter a hacker. I'd probably bet about 99% of people watching this game have never faced off against a hacker, but people that are, I would say, above Masters 2, they will be frequently facing off against these players that are playing B, Bell, and they're just juking everything. They just can't be hit. If you're watching Drage's ranked videos, he's played off against a few as well. You can check out his channel. So yeah, the situation is pretty bad. But yeah, they haven't got too many more details to really share. I'm surprised I've even been able to waffle for this long, but I'm just excited. I was just like thinking of a few video ideas, and then they put out this news, and I was like, okay, I've got to update you guys on what is happening, because people are desperate for some sort of change. And yeah, honestly, I wanted something quicker. Right, so probably I'm gonna stream later today. It's probably gonna be very rage inducing, but I've just gotta get through it. You know, at the end of the day, it's my job. I hate to say the J word, but I've got to power through it. You guys, you could take a break, but bro, I've just got to enjoy this absolute mess. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm excited for some changes, and I'm excited for the future of Brawl Stars in 2026. I honestly am. But it's hard to see until this maintenance hits. You know what I mean? Right. That's going to be it. I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time.